Hello everybody and welcome to the intro video of The Ink Chronicles. I will be your host for each and every video, The Ink Chronicle himself, or you will end up knowing me as Mihai. The whole purpose of this video is basically trying to explain a bit the way that the channel is made up. And why was it made up? Well, to answer that last question, it was made up as a way of promoting my own personal work, and at the same time I thought I could combine that with my passion for legends, myths, stories from different cultures, and also the fact that I basically wanted to do something similar with my volunteer radio hosting job that I had previously, but life came in the way for that. So I thought I might just open up this channel again. The way this channel is split up is in 6 playlists with specific scopes. Those 6 playlists are as follows. We've got the Kills ballads. Please do excuse me, everything is live, raw and unedited, so there might be some small mistakes in the way that I'm speaking, but I shall try and be as coherent as possible and as clear as possible. So let's go back on track. We've got the first playlist is the Quills Ballads. The whole purpose of this playlist is to share my little poetry stories to the public. And depending on how the channel will be going, we might add other people's poetry into this playlist. After that, we've got Ink of Old Events. The focus on this playlist is presenting legends, stories, and myths of old in different cultures. Connecting with this, we have the following playlist, which is Figures of Lore. We will possibly talk about the characters in the previous playlist, in those stories of the previous playlist. And we might also have Figures of Lore as a symbol. So for example, probably the first video will be on the Raven. There are different stories of the Raven, and in Figures of Lore, we'll focus on the Raven as symbolism in those stories. And we might present those in the Ink of Old Events, depending if they are legends or myths, or if they're more recently released stuff, it might be in Echo of a Tale. And Echo of a Tale, you might ask what that is. That is another playlist, which is a word-for-word reading of public releases. So it's basically kind of like an audiobook focused on different stories that are known to the public, are not withheld by copyright laws, or they are just open source to share with the world. And then after that Echo of a Tale, we've got the last 2 playlists, which is Chronicles Manuscript, in which I share my own prose work from science fiction all the way up to supernatural and anything in between. And then we've got Tapestry of Beginnings, which is basically the playlist in which we share the stories of other people that might want to make their stories known to the world, even under the anonymity, or they just want to give a voice to their personal works. And that is it. That summarizes the whole purpose of this little project. I hope you will tag along for the ride and you will be with me in seeing how this will evolve. Please do enjoy the contents of this channel. If you have any feedback, I am more than open to read it. because every feedback is good feedback, no matter what that might be. So please leave it in the comments below. If you want to follow the way that this channel is going to grow, just press subscribe. And I thank you. I will be seeing you in another episode. Bye bye.